So hello there everyone and welcome, it is Niran here, and today it is time for the fourth of the confirmed WonderKids videos for FIFA 18. Once again, I'm going to be running you through 10 players that have performed so well in real life, and of course it's also based on their FIFA 17 potentials, but mainly players that have performed very well in real life, and so well that they are guaranteed to be WonderKids. They're guaranteed to have high potentials on FIFA 18 career mode. I'll be predicting a few of them as well as we go along, but yeah, basically you're going to be a step ahead of the rest with this one, because these are going to be basically predictions as to who is going to be good on FIFA 18 career mode, and there are some stonkers in this one, some good players, some obvious ones, but also some ones that you wouldn't have expected and maybe not heard of as well. If you're going to enjoy the video, then slap a like on it and subscribe if you're new to the channel as always. But it's time for the first player in the video. It is Giovanni Simeone from Genoa, the Argentinian striker, 74 rated at the start of the game. I think currently he's got 85 potential. He scored 12 goals in Serie A in his first season after joining from River Plate over in Argentina, so a pretty decent debut season, if I'm honest, in a league like that, in a team like that as well, because obviously Genoa aren't, you know, title challengers or anything. They're sort of a mid-table to top-end, well, they're a top-end mid-table team, if you like, so to get 12 goals in a season, pretty impressive. You'll have seen his attributes there in the background as well, and only 21. He should have about 85 or 86 potential next game as well. Now we've got someone who's been probably the most suggested player in the comments section of the whole series so far, completely against what I expected it to be in terms of a player that would be the most suggested. It's Mason Mount from Chelsea. He's currently only 58 rated, but he's actually done really well in Premier League 2, which for those that don't know is basically the under-21 leagues for the Premier League. He's actually got a loan deal over to Vitesse, so he'll be playing in the Dutch league. You won't be able to sign him in the first season, unfortunately. You can see his stats in the background, but at the age of only 17, he got 6 goals and 6 assists in the under-21 league. Like, to be 17 and to do that against players that are most likely much older than you is very impressive indeed. So watch out for the Chelsea youngster on FIFA 18. Could have at least 85 potential on that game and a much higher rating. After that, we've got Davinson Sanchez, the Ajax player of the season, and in a team where they've got the likes of Kasper Dolberg and many other impressive youngsters, to get player of the season or player of the year, sorry, in that team is very impressive indeed. 20 years of age, 79 rated, very good strength, aggression, obviously defensive stats as well. Expect him to have a potential of around 86 or 87 for the Colombian centre-back. Moving over to the Bundesliga, and this is one of the obvious ones really, it is Christian Pulisic, the right midfielder from the United States, playing of course for Borussia Dortmund. He's 76 rated this season on FIFA, and of course got a team of the season card. A bit debatable as to whether it was exactly deserved, but obviously he did have a very good season, and 17 years of age. Look at his stats as well, very pacey, good agility, sorry, good balance, 83 jumping, 82 dribbling, good ball control, short passing and shot power, 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves even, I'm talking too fast, this is the problem, and of course can play on both wings as well. Absolute goal machine for the US as well. I think he's been involved in like 11 of their last 12 goals at senior level at 17, which is ridiculous. Confirmed Wonderkid, absolutely for sure. We're dipping back under the radar as we always seem to with this series. Now moving to Alvaro Odriozola from Real Sociedad. Most people think over in Spain he was the second best right back in the league behind Dani Carvajal this season, and I think that's really deserving of an upgrade, if I'm honest. At the moment he only has 80 potential, but a lot of people thinking it'll be 85 or 86. He actually got 5 assists as well from right back, 8 assists from right back in La Liga this season, so one of the best right backs in the Spanish League last season, or one of the most improved, one of the most surprising, so definitely watch out for him. After that we've got Manuel Locatelli from AC Milan, the 74 rated central defensive midfielder. Better technical stats really than physical stats on this guy, but they'll grow to be pretty good. His potential I think at the moment is 85. He's had a very impressive season as an 18-year-old in Serie A. I expect his potential to be pretty damn high for the next game as well. He's looked very, very good over in Italy, and I'm sure he'll get the upgrade in potential that he deserves, and also in rating as well. Much like this guy, Patrick Schick, who's also been doing very well in Italy. Now, until I did research for this video, I thought he'd sign for Juventus, but he actually failed a medical. He was meant to sign for them for £30 million, but he's actually stayed at Sampdoria because he failed 2 separate medicals. So at the moment, it seems as if you'll be able to buy him in the first season. We'll have to wait and see on that one. The Czech Republic striker, 20 years of of age, currently has I think 87 potential on the game, 4-star skill moves, very agile, decent pace as well as finishing, ball control, dribbling and curve to boot. He is a very good player, very promising player as well, but I hope he's not got any injury concerns given that he failed those medicals, and I hope that he'll be able to stay fit realistically for the season ahead in real life, but obviously you won't have to worry about that probably on the game. After that we've got another Italian-based player, would you believe? It's Federico Chiesa from Fiorentina, the 73 rated right midfielder. Again, pretty pacey player. His best attribute is 83 in agility, followed by 80 in ball control. 18 years of age, really burst onto the scene for the Italian side this season. I think he's another player with like 86 potential. Again, expect that to be just as high, if not higher. Speaking of high, he's got high attacking work rate as well, which is always nice on a winger, so he is definitely going to be someone to bring in, and probably shouldn't be that expensive as well, because given his rating will probably be only 76 at highest, so you might be able to get him for something like 20 mil. After that we've got Nico Elvedi, the Borussia Mönchengladbach centre-back from Switzerland, 74 rated, again had a very good season over in Germany, linking up with the likes of Yannick Vestergaard and Anders Christensen. I think he only missed games when he was injured, so he has been a pretty integral part of the side for the German Bundesliga team. You can see his best attributes obviously are his defending, with 79 stand tackling being the outright best, and he can also play as a right back as well, which is pretty helpful. Expect his potential to be the same as it is now probably, which is 85. And the final player in this list is a little bit outdated because he doesn't play for Chelsea anymore. He signed for the team that I support, and that is Liverpool. The 69 rated striker, that is Dominic Solanke. Decent sprint speed, acceleration and agility on this guy, as well as ball control and dribbling. The reason why you definitely have to watch out for this guy is he helped England win the Under-20 World Cup over the summer, and on top of that he won the Golden Boot, or the Golden Ball as it's called, but I think that means you're either the best player in a tournament or you scored the most goals in the tournament. Either way, that's a very impressive statistic and a very impressive award to win at a youth level, so his potential is going to be skyrocketing really off the basis of that, and on top of that he's already scored for us in pre-season as well. As I'm commentating this, I think he scored yesterday, so he has been very, very good indeed, Dominic Solanke, in pre-season and during the summer as well. Expect his potential to boost massively to around about 86 or 87, probably just off the basis of that. And despite having been around for seemingly absolutely flipping ages, he's only 18, or I think he's 19 now. He'll be 19 on FIFA 18, but that's still pretty damn young. 68 rated, expect that to be a bit higher, maybe 72 or 73 for Dominic Solanke on FIFA 18. Definitely watch out for him, although of course because he's just signed for Liverpool you won't be able to buy him in the first transfer window. But now we're going to move on to the players to watch out for, really, I guess, or the top 3 best value for money players in this video, featured in this episode. And the first one is Odriozola, the right back from Real Sociedad. Again, he's not necessarily guaranteed to be a wonder kid. I'm not saying his potential is going to be 86, but it's definitely going to be at least 84, I would imagine, after performances like he had in real life for the Spanish side. He is going to be cheap as well as a fullback. Players are always cheap given just the position. Realistically, just by default, you're guaranteed to be cheaper as a right back than, say, an attacking mid, a winger or a striker. His rating won't be ridiculously high, but I would hope it's around about 76 if I'm honest, and then a potential of around about 85, but he should still be pretty affordable even if you're a mid-table side in the Barclays Premier League, so watch out for him. After that is going to be Giovanni Simeone, the Genoa striker. Hasn't signed for a new club, so he should be, I think anyway, he should be available in the first transfer window, which is always nice. Pretty decent goal scoring record in real life, and he also seems like a pretty well-rounded striker in terms of his attributes, so definitely watch out for him. I think he'll be one of the cheapest strikers in this video. And then finally we have also got Federico Chiesa, the man I talked to you about a moment ago from Fiorentina, the right midfielder. He's just, yeah, he's going to be good. He's going to be good, but he doesn't strike me as the type of player that, you know, like Pulisic, you can guarantee on FIFA 18, Borussia Dortmund will want like 40 mil for him. But I get, it's just weird, you can always tell with certain players that they're probably going to be a little bit cheaper. It's almost like EA, like when they actually code career mode, they factor in like a hypometer. So if there's a lot of hype around that player in real life, they'll just automatically cost more. So I don't know whether that's going to be the case on the next game, but Chiesa seems like the kind of guy you'd be able to get for certainly less than 25 mil. So he is going to be someone to watch out for. His potential is already very high, and you never know, it might even be a little bit higher on the next game. So definitely watch out for him, as well as Odriozola and also Giovanni Simeone as well. But apart from that, that is basically it from me for this video. I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope you find find it very interesting and very helpful in terms of the 10 players featured. If you did enjoy and you did find it helpful, then slap a like as always on the video and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Let me know what players you want me to feature in the next episode of this series. Episode number 5 will probably be out in about a week's time, so drop that in the comment section and I'll be sure to scout through them and see which are the best. You can also now follow me on Twitter. My handle is on the screen. It is @theofficialfng and links to it are in the description. But it has been a pleasure ranting at you guys today. Have a wonderful day, enjoy yourselves, and goodbye.
Come to the vape looking like gold medalist with Kurt Angle boots on. And I don't wear the boot on, but they got normal shoes on. Gonna like yo with the shoe from. Get them to the yo Uncle Jar. I ain't got a flex on no one. I'm the original Don. Come to the vape looking like gold medalist with Kurt Angle.